All right, so let's play some Holocure. We'll just vibe and talk about stuff and play Holocure. Excited for YouTube being. Oh, what? Oh, the sound is off. Can't have that. This game has good music. It's really cute. But the sound may be right about here. Oh, eye is itchy. I do need like an actual classy dress though for doing stuff, going out on hot dates. What? Why is my controller not picking up? There we go. Yeah, I don't always give a fuck about Holo Live, but I'm gonna play it anyways. Fair enough. Okay, so we have 5 characters we're gonna roll. So who are we missing here anyways? Yuzuki is here and Yame. So which gacha is it? It must be this one. Okay, Aqua leveled up. We'll just keep rolling until we get who we're missing. Oh, Xion. I don't know this one. I don't know this character. I don't know this Hololiver. Wow, that I can tell just by the portrait, she's a gremlin. I mean, they're all gremlins. It's just a collection of gremlins. But I mean, like, this gremlin, she probably has a laugh, doesn't she? Someone that's familiar with Holocure can fill me in, or Hololive can fill me in on this one. I just feel it. Okay. So every 8 seconds, create a warp zone on the ground, max 2. Releases a blast dealing 200% damage. There's 2 warp zones. Xion can enter and teleport through the portals. That's kind of cool. Magic Garlic. Creates magic garlic, deals 100% damage to nearby targets. Xion is... Yo, Fenaria! How you doing? I love that gif. How is Yakuza 4 Remastered going? Shoot 2 magic blasts. I mean, this sounds really cool. I'm gonna take this. Oh, it's really small. I thought it would be like bigger. So anyways, how y'all doing? What am I doing? I should have like... Okay. Elite Lava Bucket, absolutely. Oh, nice. Ball. Fired a ball right away. We trained 4 champions in the prize fighting circuit and are proud of 3 of them. Wait, why aren't you proud of all 4 of them? Tell me. What's up, Veneria? How you doing? How's things been? I need more Elite Lava Bucket. You know, something I just gotta like say. Don't get me wrong. This isn't to begrudge. This isn't to begrudge people that are into fighting games and into. It's not to begrudge the younger generation or the older generation. But I just gotta say, like, my generation, like, is really like my generation kind of grew up on fighting games. Like, they were always a thing that existed. They were there. Even if you weren't really into fighting games, they were present. And I know that's true about the younger generation too, but I gotta say, like, I think, like, there's just a level of, how to put it, not respect. I'm like, Well, it's not that I don't respect, it's just, I just think it's really cool that, like, there's a generation of kids out there that grew up on Minecraft. Like, I think Minecraft's really cool. I don't play it. I don't get it. There's nothing about it for me that, like, really, like, clicks or does anything for me. But I think that there's a generation of kids that grew up on something that's so creatively driven over being, like, outwardly competitive. I know you can all shoot arrows at each other and build minecarts that go off cliffs or whatever and make it competitive. But, like, just the fact that there's, like, a generation that grew up on this game that is just naturally engaged with being creative is fucking sick. I think that's so good. Like, there's a lot of moments in, like, gaming history where you kind of look at the games that are popular and you're just like, man, this fucking sucks. But, like, Minecraft is one of those ones that I just kind of, like, I have a level of just, like, yeah, like, that's cool. It's like, it's kids with, like, a Lego set and they're just building cool things. And they're building, like, little forts and stuff, and it's just like, damn, good on them. Yeah. Tokita sucks. Okay. The fourth guy wouldn't actually attack, I see. Live Enforcer, how you doing? He would enter the arena and just dodge until he got chipped to death. I see. Are you proud of all the Fortnite gamers, Katie? I mean, okay, hear me out though. Hear me out. I'm gonna say something that might, like, cause, like, some ripples, but, like, I am 200% more proud of the Fortnite gamers than I am the crowd that grew up on Call of Duty. Like, I just think that, like, the fact that, like, Fortnite at least is, like, built to be fun, like, it's built around, like, it's built around having, like, fun cartoonish characters, weapons. It has an art aesthetic. Like, they're bringing in different licenses. Like, they're at least, like, doing something that's, like, engaging rather than, like, how realistic can we make this gun? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I get that there's, like, a whole, like, element of, like, gun porn or whatever, but it's just, like, I'm so much more, like, proud of Fortnite gamers than I am of, like, the emphasis on, like, Call of Duty, because I think that there's, like, a much more, like, aggressive, like, approach to it. Fortnite keeps it, like, more, like, age appropriate, I guess, for kids. Because let's be real, there's a whole generation that grew up on Call of Duty, and yeah, I just feel bad for them. Like I have, like, younger cousins, and I'm just like, damn, that fucking sucks. That sucks for you. And they're like, yeah, I don't even know what happiness is. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Resonance of Fate is a true gun porn game, I see. The guns in Call of Duty aren't even particularly realistic at this point. Well, that's the thing, like, I actually feel like Call of Duty has gradually moved kind of in a better direction because it's not afraid to just actually do things. Like, there was that one that was in space, right? And they're, like, they're at least doing something creative with it. Yeah, like, the world is so violent. Like, why you gotta focus on that? Weighing it on this hand, weighing this in my hands, military propaganda game, sensory overload, license, advertising, nonsense game. Oh, I mean, like, absolutely. Like, these are, like, we're holding two things that are both, like, poisonous. They're loaded with, like, saturated fats or whatever, but, like, yeah. I suppose military propaganda is indeed worse, yeah. Like, let's be real, like, if we're really gonna look at, like, Fortnite in, like, the worst context, it's like, oh, this is, like, capitalistic, like, nightmare. But, like, at least it's, like, you know, at least more colorful, I guess. The biggest, I know I'm sounding like grandma right now, where I'm just like, at least the colors are pretty, but like, you know. Yeah, military propaganda is corporate propaganda if you drill down enough. So it's all the same. Yeah. Colors kick ass. Call of Duty hasn't done an interesting future setting thing since Black Ops 3. Black Ops 4 doesn't count because it's multiplayer only. But this combo got heavy super fucking fast. Aw. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean for this to go in a heavy direction. It's just corporate propaganda for Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, instead of Family Guy and Disney. Stop making me feel like grandma. Hey, code is in stereo? Hey, code in stereo. Wait, what? The Call of Duty players hate Call of Duty for being interesting. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, every time that's the thing that, like, really weirds me out about Call of Duty is every time it tries to be more interesting and tries to be different from what it, like, was initially established as, like, the crowd hates it, and I'm like, oh, that's a shame. Like, honestly, if I'm gonna play a game, like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, you know what? Like, let's like step it back off this topic, because I don't know how we got here, honestly. I pretty much refuse to play Minecraft. I can't fathom why anyone would play that as opposed to Terraria. Probably because people like treat Minecraft oftentimes like a Lego set, whereas Terraria can't really. You can build stuff in Terraria, but it's not like in the same way that you build stuff in Minecraft. People sometimes build stuff in Minecraft. Like, admittedly, like, if I'm gonna play, like, if I'm gonna play a game that's in the family of Minecraft in that bubble, I'm gonna play Terraria every time, because, like, it has boss fights, and, I mean, even though I might not have been raised on Call of Duty, I was raised on the NES, which means I have a bloodlust, and probably some, like, some kind of deep down anger issue. So, like, the fact I gotta kill a boss. It's just made me more like anti-capitalist, clearly. I do like I like Terraria's more objective driven too. Yeah, it's a very personal thing. Terraria does many cool things, but I can't get into it. Gotcha. How many people can be on a server in Terraria? I have no idea. Terraria and Minecraft went different directions. Yeah, I agree. I feel if you want narrative stuff or objectives, there's Minecraft spin-offs. Yeah, that seems to be the case too. Cheeky brat every 15 seconds. Yeah, I could tell from the portrait. Look at that fucking portrait up here. Where's my fucking... Nope, that's my inventory. Where's my... There we go. I'm like, where's my hand? Went up too high. Look at her up here. Oh, unbelievably smug. Unbelievably smug. I'm like, this... What a cheeky brat of a child. Perfect description of Xion. Yeah. Mario Maker cow paw. It is. Yeah, it's my paw for when I want to point at things. Okay. Do you still watch Hololive? I've actually watched very little Hololive. I've watched a little bit of Karane, which I think everybody has. And who was the other one I watched a little bit of? Like, my experience watching Hololive is very limited, so I do not know most of these characters and don't know most of these people. Yeah. Have you tried multiplayer? It's the only way I can enjoy it. Code needs me or Xeno. Here is her resident Hololive expert. Explain the game to her. Yes, it's true. But I like learning, so, you know. That's something. More buckets. Oh, it was because of the buckets is what got me on this whole topic. I'm sorry about causing some depression, though. Might be. The topic was meant to be about the fact that I just like there's a generation that grew up on a game that's just really creatively driven. I think that's just cool. And I'm like wishing them the best. I'm wishing those Zoomers the best. Like, maybe, like, I think there's like an element where I age myself a little bit, like too prematurely, but like, it's like back in school, like the kids that were like just like a grade or two younger than me were like super into like Yu-Gi-Oh! I knew nothing of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd watch like some of my friends play, and like I would just be like, damn, these kids are all fucking geniuses. Like, I just like hold up a card, I'm like, this is like a small novel, like the reading comprehension this generation has. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Teaching an entire generation to read, right? I didn't have that. Yeah. Like, goddamn, these kids. Absolutely capitalism's fault. I don't know what we're blaming on capitalism, but I agree. Agreed. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Players didn't read, though. They eventually transcend words, is from what I understand. I think that's basically what Ada conveyed to me. Final Fantasy VII taught my gen to read. Final Fantasy VII, I think, made our generation all poly. Poly and gay. Honestly, at this point, I can't tell if capitalism and propaganda get brought up as a meme, if it's honest or what. I'm now being taught Yu-Gi-Oh! By a bunch of 30-year-olds. What makes I'm taught an entire generation? This guy are sick as proper English. Like, I think saying Final Fantasy VII taught our generation to read is like a very huge disservice. Final Fantasy VII shouldn't have taught anybody to read, hopefully. To teach me to have gender, I think. Yeah, no, I think it taught me about gender too. I think that's absolutely a thing, because I think Final Fantasy VII is... I stand by that, like, wall market in Final Fantasy VII is probably like one of the like most, how to put it, like there was like not that there was zero cases, but like the layer of like how to put it, there's like nothing like that in games basically before Final Fantasy VII. It injected a layer of like sexuality into things, even though it's not that sexual. Like there is like a layer to it. I don't know. There's something interesting about it. I think I'm just like, I'm like, this section is very interesting. Pokemon and Final Fantasy VII taught me to read and gender. I mean, Honeybee Inn is totally skippable, it is. There we go. Like, realistically, it's a pretty tame section, like, by today's standards, but at the time, like, you know, at the time, there wasn't really much, like, in video games as far as that goes. That's basis. Cross-dressing as a gag, which goes back to earlier than Shakespeare. I mean, we're not measuring everything back to Shakespeare. We ain't got time for that. But like, as far as video games go, kind of rare. But it's also like, it's cross-dressing as a gag, but only like to a certain extent, because like, it's something it's only really technically, like, I guess there's like an element of like Aerith like kind of being a tease about it, being a gremlin about it, and like that, but it's only like really a gag if Cloud actually gets picked at the end, because otherwise it's just kind of like, it's just like, this was the process. I think it's more that Final Fantasy VII was part of Sony's massive marketing push to help bring it up front and center. Oh, I think like like as far as its like marketing goes and that whole end of things, like that's definitely a factor for sure. Because like there was a lot of noise around Final Fantasy VII. Nintendo was up in arms about Final Fantasy VII. Sony capitalized on like the gap between the 64 and the PlayStation 1, and like really basically money had it Final Fantasy VII to like a high degree. I mean, Final Fantasy VII was going to come to the PS1 regardless of if Sony like backed it or not, but like the fact that Sony did like embrace it as wholeheartedly as they did is definitely a big factor in what made it as commonplace. And it was also like, it was a lot, but I think it was also just like, I think Final Fantasy VII at its time, there wasn't like a lot of RPGs that were like it, and it for a very brief moment in time was like the cool RPG because it was like, there wasn't anything like it. Everything before that, as far as RPGs go, for the most part, not universally true, but wasn't not gonna back it true. Well, absolutely, because they had such a fucking foothold. Because like Sony wasn't gonna not back it. They wanted to get onto the scene with a bang, and it was 3D. Yeah, and I mean like Nintendo like basically kicked themselves in, you know, shot themselves in the foot because they basically were like throwing such a fit over the fact that Final Fantasy VII wasn't going to be on the 64 that it just further emphasized how much like cooler it was on the PlayStation. Like the thing was like Sony had a lot of we didn't even have to try success with the PlayStation 1. They obviously did, but like the way they like finessed the PS1 like is something that isn't like often like talked about compared to Nintendo, which was ended up being like really try hard in that generation and ended up just kind of coming across as more like awkward than anything else when it comes to like advertising and stuff like that. Like don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the 64 a lot, but if you're talking about just like the pitch and like the marketability, Nintendo threw a fit because they because the bullying relationship they had finally came home to roost. Yeah, exactly, right? Nintendo, I mostly only played JRPGs these days. I was like, hey Slappy, how you doing? I started playing Dragon Age 2 last night and thoroughly enjoyed it, surprisingly. Hey, very good. Also, Chippy, how's things going? No, it's fine. Yamauchi was right. They didn't need RPGs because only depressed people who like. Hey, the quote very specifically is depressed people that live in their basements. Who like slow games and being alone, like them. Yeah. Like Yamauchi was like so strange. I know that's 50% gamers. I know, right? Yamauchi is like such a weird like relic of like video game past because he's like aggressively outspoken in a way that like I'm like, this man probably did like not just like financial crimes, probably actual crimes. Cause he just fucking talks shit like just to anyone. It's like Nintendo and Square had like a fucking amazing relationship, and then he just fucking shit on it. Yamauchi had a great mind for business and a shitty attitude. Exactly. I know. What a sack of shit. I still collect Saturn games. Oh, gotcha. Oh my goodness. There's like a layer of like he is a man that like existed before the concept of like PR. Like if you were to try and explain to him like the concept of PR, he'd tell you that it was a fucking load of bullshit and then probably try to fire you. There we go. I'm finding lots of these. Some games are hard to find. They are. One of my close friends made a really cool trade though for a Saturn and a bunch of games. What did they trade? I think it was Rule of Rose. They traded it for a Saturn that was practically in mint shape with 2 memory cards, 2 controllers, and 3 or 4 games. Which I think is a pretty cool trade. Yeah, reduce the cooldown. Anyways, but yeah. What a weird generation. Which is kind of strangely topical right now with Mario RPG having just come out. I guess more Final Fantasy VII stuff soon too. It's funny how we're kind of having like a... How it's kind of coming back around. I gotta get max bucket. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, I see. We've sent them to the afterlife. One additional shot. Size, knockback. Well, we're not gonna have any empty weapon slots, so... There we go. But, yeah. Games are weird. Really covering the whole gamut on like topics tonight, aren't we? I mean, we're in a full-blown nostalgia and comfort era of video games, so that's true. We're making some ports up to wazoo to keep titles people love, relevant, and accessible. They're also doing the meta-narrative, alternative universe sequel, push a lot of properties now. Yeah. Which I don't hate. I'm like, you know what? There's like, I think there's some interesting stuff that can be done, like, doing that. Like, if I wanted a one-to-one remake, like... Uh-oh. Like, if I want to play, like, for example, the original Final Fantasy VII, I'll just play the original Final Fantasy VII, right? You know? Our health is not good. Oh. If I want a one-to-one remake, I'll play Super Mario RPG. Yeah. Oh, we need milk. Give milk. I don't think we get any, like, whoa. Any health back from that, do we? Give 3 boxes. I'm doing my nails. Let's talk nail polish. You know what? I would, but nail polish is like a weird spot for me. I have been out. I have been out for 14, 15 years, roughly. I'll just say 15 years. I've been out for 15 years. I've never painted my nails. Uh, I would love to, but it's just like my living situation doesn't really allot me the freedom to do that. That's like a strange point, like in my family, where it's just like, where that's gonna be like, I worry that that's like gonna cause like the tension that's gonna just cause like something explosive. So I'm just like, I can make this sacrifice. Like, I'll make this sacrifice and just like keep the peace in my house. It sucks, but you know, it's not exclusively my house, so you know. Increased chance of crits. We're just gonna strengthen. Yes. Really need some health though right now. Yeah, that burger. Yes. Oh, I do like whammy water. Whammy water is really good. I'm trying to prize everything okay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, I'm doing A-okay. That's been like an ongoing thing for like 15 years, so it's not like a big deal. Or at least I'm used to it. At some point, I will have more freedom and will be able to paint my nails. And I will probably always have painted nails from that point forward. I'm gonna do my nails right now, but not up to it health-wise. Ah, fair. Yeah, you should definitely rest. Rest, Arya. No pressure. When you're feeling more up for it, then you can do your nails. I thought we killed them. I guess it just knocked them back. At some point I picked up the ball. Whoops. I was in the triple crate, wasn't it? Limiter. Uh-oh. We definitely need some health and we need some food. Great, cool. I guess. There we go. I like her black hole gimmick, but I have trouble using it. Yeah, it seems kind of tricky. I like the idea of it though. Oh, many burgers. There we go. Hit rate. Okay, we gotta combine these two. There we go. Elite cooking. Oh shit, we're dead. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Jeez, okay. Well, God. Large bomb. Just died instantly. Kind of rude, but you know, whatever. Okay, so the next banner we're rolling on is... Mana. Wait, do I not have, what's her name? Pachuri? Is it Pachuri? No. Who's the shop attendant? No. Why was it saying Pachuri? Oh, I'm thinking of Toho for some reason. That's A-chan. Yes. It's Risu. I'm like, I recognize this one because she has nut truck. That's a face that has nut truck. We got nuts and big nuts. Throw several nuts in front. After powerful singing, stuns target for 3 seconds. Risu summons big nuts to slam down, deal 400% damage to all targets. Nut truck. It's a Kai VTuber. And I only call her that because of nut truck. Everybody's exhausted. That one sounds really good. We should cook it. Dang, you have a lot of money. Yeah, I let this game run sometimes when I'm like working. Recognize this one because she has nut truck. Hey, you don't forget something like nut truck. Nuts. Oh, X potato. Cooldown 2. I'll take X potato too. What is a potato but a strange nut? Strange ground nut. Mysterious ground nut. A tuber. A VTuber. Oh shit, I should have taken blacksmithing. That one's super good and I didn't take it. God damn it. There's a potato VTuber, isn't there? I mean, I guess we know one. We know shit. Name's eluding me right now. Fuck. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, we know Toasty. Non-stop nuts, baby. X potato. When Krennic got the X potato in this game, she basically asked, "Is this a reference to me or is X potato a thing elsewhere?" Which I find extremely hilarious. This meme that is almost entirely like her fault. Did I make this? One more nut, baby. Let's go. Krennic's a precious bean. What a precious gem. That's nuts, babies. More potato. I can see where Risu might be kind of good because I see where it had the nuts like multiply and explode. These inflicts internal damage. It just like collapses to the ground. This is main weapon has a 10% chance of like damage equal to 25% of the non-bosses. Oh my god. Oh, we get plug. I don't know if my meme refers to me. Exactly. Oh, Krone. Oh. Oh, big nuts. Dang, just blasted them. What else do it's Mumbo Jumbo's Ecombo into a meme. I often wonder sometimes with Karane, like, does she know? I'm sure she knows, but also like, she's so precious, you know? She's so innocent. Oh, whammy water. Whammy water's really good. You gotta make sure you hydrate after all those nuts. At this rate, she definitely knows. Oh my god. I'm lazy. We'll have to do Jizan next stream. I don't remember what I had originally planned, but we found Ku's optimal character. Maybe. I am having a sudden flashback to when Keed was running. So for a hot minute, local kitchen man of legend Keed ran a cooking show on Twitch, and I was camera person. And at one point, Keed had a bowl of pistachios on the table, and I was eating the pistachios. And he was like, here's how you open them. Like, he showed me how. And I'm like, oh my god. I didn't realize you could, because apparently there's a specific way you can do it to make it really easy. And he showed me, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just like cooking. And the way his face curled into itself at the notion of me calling deshelling a nut cooking, like, I think that killed his cooking stream, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I don't know if he ran another cooking stream after that, now that I think about it. I'll do whammy water. That said, I should probably get some more food. But Holocure is pretty interesting. Let's cook. It's iron nuts. But it's interesting. It's interesting talking about like other like VTubers. Oh, it was confusing for a second. I was like, wait, why on my preview am I like both I'm under the text but above the game, but I realized it's text on OBS itself. As an indie VTuber though, it's always interesting. It's weird doing a thing that other people do that are also like professional at it, and also like I don't feel like what I do is that different than what other VTubers are doing. I mean, it is a little bit. My big thing is that I don't watch the quotation fingers market at all, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm mostly just playing games and hanging out with y'all. So like, if I'm supposed to meet some special VTuber quotas, I don't think I'm doing it. Yeah, under the text but over the game code. You're not in this game. Could be. Yeah. If you watch any amount of Hololive, you realize they're nowhere near as professional as you think. Well, that's true. I've seen clips enough to know. Probably out of all the different like corpo VTubers though, I'm a little bit more familiar with VShojo, I think, but I guess it's just because it's English. I see a lot more clips in passing. Also, I just gotta say, I don't know if I said it at the time, but like, if any of y'all have seen Zen's new look, I'm like, good for Zen. I feel like me and Zen, we have similar tastes. Good on us. I do not know this person. Zentreya? She's a dragon VTuber. She's one that uses like text to speech, or it isn't text to speech, but it's like a voice. Yeah, the biggest text to speech VTuber. I came up on this. Came up on the Discord. Yeah, it's not exactly text to speech. It's like speech to text to text to speech, I think, is how it works, roughly. Here. Find a picture. But, like, for the most part, though, I don't exactly... I can't say I have my, hand on the, like, pulse of VTubers at this point. Oh wow. None of the wikis are updated with their new look. That's surprising. Yeah, I don't know the big ones. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. But I just noticed that like Zen went like short hair with her recent design. I'm just like, I have a lot of respect for this. I'm not gonna use that picture because it's like, look at us. I'm just like, okay, and this isn't just because like I clearly have a thing for dragons, but like, I'm like, oh. Actually, where's the short hair version? I'm like, super good. Oddly enough, we have the same sunglasses too. Yeah, two different variants. But like, I clearly have a thing for dragons, obviously. Who doesn't? But yeah, like, some people have this idea that Hololive is a well-oiled production that runs carefully planned content that just isn't the impression that any of their actual content gives off. It's true. I mean, isn't that like a whole thing with like Corone just like going off and playing games for like 24 hours and they're like, all like the people in the office are like trying to get her to stop. Her manager is basically like, you gotta stop, please. Yeah, like they plan some stuff out, but there's clearly a level of, fuck it, let's just play Monopoly today, yeah. I definitely, Zatreda's new model is awesome, and new music that came with it is even more amazing too. I was there for the debut and new look. Actually, you know what was additionally like when Zen like debuted like this model, new model, she used some Tekken Revolution music, which is exactly the same pool of music I use on this stream. I use it during the credit sequence, and I've used it as like chill out music for the arcade before, which was especially amusing to me. I'm like, oh, we clearly just have good taste. But yeah, Corone will never go to sleep. Yeah, you can't. Just games to play. I resonate with that too, Corone. Ah! I dropped my paint. Help. So what you're saying is she copied you. It's so shameful. No, she didn't copy me, but I was just like, I just think it's cool that I clearly I'm onto something, you know? Oh, I gotta drop these nuts so that, horns it is, No! I'm kidding. Have you heard the new Start Stream music code, the Dragon Ball Z one? No, I haven't. Okay, I should go sleep. Alright, Fire. It was good hanging out tonight. And thank you again for the matches and putting up with me while I, like, unweave my brain in front of you into a long tube and then, like, slowly squish it. Yeah. Good hanging out and fighting and stuff. Yes. You go get some rest, okay? Squish out all the, like, feelings. Okay, well. Still haven't been able to beat this stage, god damn it. Who are we looking for next? Okay, it's one of these three. Sometimes you have to unweave the brain and squish. It's Ollie! We didn't have Ollie? Are you serious? Holy shit, we didn't have Ollie. Long slash forward. Charge rifle fires an aim beam initially. Then shortly fires a second charge beam. Each target hits by the initial beam increases the size and damage of the second beam. Oh. Zombie girl time. But also yeah, Dragon Watcher. If you have like a link to the music, hook me up. All right, we're gonna do a run with Ollie. I should just go for revives. How much food do I have? I have one veggie soup. Zombie ninjutsu. Ollie stops moving for 1 second, spend all the chakra and cast times 1 strength jutsu based on accumulated chakra. I'll just reroll. Simp of all time. Targets can drop Hololive merch. And picked up Hololive merch. Ollie takes 5 damage, but heals back the damage after 2 seconds and gains 30% haste and speed. Huh. Well, all healing is doubled. Well, that's a good thing to have, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so no, when it comes to VTubers though, like I guess I'll like keep an eye out a little bit on my like kind of local circle, but I don't know a lot beyond that. And there's things that like I definitely know that like I probably should be doing more. I need more like just like for fun segments instead of just playing games all the time. Probably. Just to do weird things, you know? Like that time I ate that giant gummy worm. But maybe slightly less destructive, because I'm pretty sure I did damage to my body doing that. Ollie gets simp of all time because she's an unabashed VTube fan from before she joined. Ah, gotcha. So the giant gummy worm meta didn't catch on. Yeah. Undead. If HP reaches 0, Ollie gains undead and cannot die for 10 seconds. However, each time this activates, Ollie loses 50% max HP for 1 minute. Gains 2 attack for every 3 max HP lost. But do you die? So it's commissioned to her by, with the... Triple Z song was commissioned by her with, Caleb Hiles? If you've heard of him, I don't know, I haven't. I don't know if it's on YouTube or if it's just the stream, but damn, fucking slaps. I'll have to look it up. Yeah. She dies and revives in a sort of temporal berserk mode, and then goes back to normal. Okay. But what zombies truly need is milk for strong bones. Strong bones and bigger attacks. Like, how often do like Hololive VTubers stream? I get the impression that it's not actually that often, is it? Oh. Cool. I like that. Some are more than others. Gotcha. Oh, that's not a place I can walk. Sorry, I'm just like looking at these. I'm just like. Go. Yeah. Recommend his work. He does a lot of good covers, including video game ones. Okay, here. I'm gonna take a picture so I know the name to look it up. Oh, wow. I like looked around my room. I'm like, oh my god, the light was on. It's 7 a.m. Oh, we're treading towards 10 hours. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 We zombie mode. Oh, no. Well, I am trying like the hardest stage I have, so I guess I shouldn't worry about it too much. All right, on to the last block of unlockables. Hard map, yeah. All right. We unlock Zeta. So we have one character left after this. I have no soup. Just one sec. I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go home. I gotta make soup. We got lunch. We're picking. Where's the feather? I gotta cook a feather. It's manta ray. It's manta ray soup. I gotta feed our group here. Can't feed you. Can't feed you. Can't feed you. Can't. I can feed you. I clearly need to go fishing. Everyone's starved for tuna. Yeah, there's a weird like quirk in this game where I think it's tuna and there's one other fish that people like really like you really need access to. I forget which one it is though. Tuna, it's always tuna and shrimp for me. It might be tuna then I'm thinking of. Is it shark maybe? Because there's, I think it's shark that you can't get without the highest grade rod, but like the highest, no, it's not shark. Like you can only fish it or something, so you end up like using like the second grade from the top, the highest grade for like characters because like it's easier just to feed them. Data collection. Okay, what's Zeta's deal? On critical hits, non-melee attacks have 15% chance to have 50% additional experience of non-boss targets. Milk. Oh, she's got a gun. Cat reflexes. Oh, is she a cat? Oh. While moving, crit is increased by 5%. If Zeta is invisible, invisible? Cat, question mark, reflexes. Oh, probably because of her hair. She's a cat, question mark? I like their gun sounds like a stapler. Oh. I don't know if I've seen that before. Reduces time between attacks. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's a good one to have. You know what game I suddenly have a craving to play? It's been ages since I've played it. You know, God, I really wish I had got the platinum for Assault Spy. Assault Spy was so good. Her theme is sort of secret agent. Okay. I'm not sure if she's still like this, but I remember she used to be considered pretty OP. Okay. Yeah, it'll be hard to tell because I have such a good item on me right now. Oh, this is the invisibility thing they were talking about. Master of Stealth. Damn. All these Hololive VTubers have such cool skills. My skill is mostly just eating bad food and throwing up. I gotta work on my brand, clearly. Getting a buff that allows Zeta to dodge and dodge the next hit. 20-second cooldown on dodge that turns invisible for 4 seconds. All damage dealt. Dodge next hit, 20-second cooldown. I'm invisible. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, invisibility saving my butt. Oh. I know several Hololive girls eat weird things and throw up. You're in good company. Oh, that's a relief. Okay, I'm on the right track then, clearly. Yeah, go get out of the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, am I back? No, I'm not back. Ugh, okay. The final character. Who is it? Kayla. Okay, interesting design. We got an achievement. We have the whole group together. What's her thing again? Silence pistol, stealth mode. Okay, blacksmith hammer. The rarest material. Spawns a rare material deposit that deals 300% damage to all targets when hit. When fully mined, Kayla gains happiness. Okay. Okay. Drop one falling anvil every 8 seconds. That sounds pretty good. Just gonna bonk these things with our hammer. Excellent. Just the Acme VTuber. There we go. Dropping anvils, painting tunnels on walls. Oh, no pressure. Deals 75% damage to all targets within blah pixels. 2 seconds and reduce speed by 20%. Reduces speed by 20% each time the target is hit. 2% chance to drop an ore deposit, which may be destroyed with the hammer swing to drop ore. Gain 10 of a type of ore will strengthen all weapons. Oh. It's kind of cool. Probably good to have it sooner rather than later, I guess. I can't believe she's just the mining VTuber. You're the biggest Holocure fan in Hololive. Oh, gotcha. Her playstyle seems cool. Okay, there we go. We got whammy water. That'll help. Oh, I'm definitely very lazy right now. But it's technically my day off. Oh yeah, so I did a little bit of play off stream for World of Horror. I was looking at the challenge mode and I was like, you know, some of the challenges here honestly aren't that interesting. They're just like a character with like their character skill, like Miku's, and I'm just like, why even bother doing that one on stream? Because I just did it off stream. Oh, that's kind of tricky. You have to actually be around it to hit it. So I think probably next time we do play World of Horror, though, it'll probably be the last time we play it on stream. Until eventually they update it, I'm sure. Okay, so that slows them down, I see. Hey, you! Get back here, I gotta hit you with a hammer. Whoa. I keep thinking I can slide through there. Bigger hammer, please. We could definitely use some more food. Sim. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not too bad right now. Oh my god. That absolutely saved my ass. 5:30, so I can't make food or wake up. That's not good. Just seeing all these shots. Oh no. Oh. The couple, like the second or two right after you picked up something, that's a really dangerous time. That's a really dangerous time in this. I'm surprised they didn't give you any frames on it. So the question is, now that we've unlocked everybody, who is gonna be our main? Don't know. Who could it be? Crony sitting over here with her 4 trophies. Okay. Using the same person, a lot of building. Using the same person, a lot builds up big buffs, so it adds up. Yeah.